Alright, we should be live. What is up, everybody? It's early, tired, but gonna talk about Xfinity series here as I'm watching qualifying right here on my iPad. Can't really put it up on YouTube because I'm pretty sure that would be against the guidelines and stuff. So, but we'll go through everything right now. Riley Herbst is sitting on the pole. Hemrick's in second. So, what's up, Matthew? I'm in North Charlotte. I'm not going to the race today or tomorrow, or I didn't go last night. So, it's just how it is. But yeah, I live in North Charlotte. So, what's up, Adam? How you doing? Yeah. Good morning to you, Jay Duncan. Yeah. Whatever. I am not hungover actually at all. I'm just tired. Told you about Hocevar. Yeah, Hocevar was great last night, man. What, he finished second? Had a great run. Except it would have been better night if Drew Dollar didn't wreck it. NASCAR decided to throw a caution when a guy was sitting on the side of when a guy was just sitting on the track, and instead of letting cars just run right into him. So, morning, Ray. Tommy Joe looks like a cheap pick. Yeah, I think it looks like a solid pick. How much is he? I mean, yeah, 5,200. We'll see where he qualifies. I mean, he didn't qualify great. I don't remember exactly what it's at right now. But yeah, I mean, these cheap guys down here. I mean, yeah, Tommy Joe Martins is definitely the best equipment out of all of them. Dylan Bassett was fast in practice and had fast lap average. There's that. Um, so I do like him too. We'll see where he qualifies. But yeah, Bassett and Martin's probably the cheap guys to go for, depending on where they qualify and everything. But the rest of these guys, I mean, um, yeah. Like, I don't really want any Great Galding, Starr, Howard. I mean, unless they're, we'll see where they qualify. Buford, we'll see where he qualifies. He could be interesting. So could Weatherman. But what a wicked wreck last night with Sauter. Yeah, that wreck was crazy, man. I mean, NASCAR should have just thrown a caution. It was pretty wild. So, Dollar sucks. I mean, he was fine. He was doing, I mean, he was like hanging around top 10 for most of the night. And then just, that wasn't his fault. So, what's up, Nate? Everyone hit that like button. Yeah, everyone hit that like button for sure. Thanks, Chris. Is DK going to put Enfinger in? He's subbing for Godovich today. I don't know. Last week they didn't put in Ross Chastain when he subbed for Graf, so I would kind of not expect him to put Enfinger in. So I mean, you can go check. I will always, I'll be looking to see, and if you guys see it, let me know. But I would not expect them to put him in. Draftkings does not care about the NASCAR Xfinity Series at all, so because they would have put in Ross Chastain last week if they did. So, let me go look, see if he is by any means now. But I really doubt it. Enfinger. No, he's not on it yet. I did all right with my cash games, thank you, Nate. Yeah, that's good. I mean, most of the cash plays did pretty solid last night. I don't know if you played Tanner Gray. He didn't really do great, but obviously Nemechek dominated, so Enfinger sucks. No, Enfinger's pretty good, man. He's just, I don't think he should have been kicked out of that ride, although I understand it because they put in a younger driver, but I don't think that was the guy to take out at ThorSport. I think they should have taken out like Johnny Sauter because he's not good anymore. But I think it's pretty good, man. I mean, he was in the Final Four last year, almost won a championship. So, Josh Williams just had an awful, awful lap. Yeah, Tommy Joe Martins right now is 9th out of 12, so he's probably not going to qualify high. He's going to be chalk, man. Herbst's still on the pole. That car was fast in practice yesterday. I believe Herbst had the fastest lap. Let me go see. Fastest lap in practice, 10th lap average. I mean, if he falls outside the top 10, he's going to be interesting, even though I just hate that guy. But Bailey Curry's qualifying right now. That was an interesting turn he had. Enfinger just can't get sponsor money. Coming promise out. Yeah, that is true. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of guys with talent that just don't get rides because of sponsors. Like Kaz Grall's another one. Kaz Grall should have at least an Xfinity ride. I mean, I wouldn't hate to see him in a Cup ride, but he should probably have an Xfinity ride first. He's a really talented driver and just can't get sponsorship, so it is a common problem nowadays. Yeah, Bailey Curry just had a bad lap. Interesting, he's starting the back. Herbst is fast when he hits the wall. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's how it is. Bailey Curry in last right now. And I believe 3 of these guys don't make the field, I think. I don't remember how many don't. I don't remember if it's 6 or 3. I don't really know. If Herbst can wreck from the point, then I'll be truly impressed with him. Yeah. Yeah. He actually might end up. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up on a pole. He was fast in practice yesterday. Hemrick is right now second. He was second fastest. I think Allmendinger is going to give him a run for his money, but that's really it. Not playing Riley Herbst from the pole if he starts on a pole. There's no way. Even I don't care how fast that car is. He's just not good. The fact that he's not in the playoffs in the car that was like dominant last year is just ridiculous. And him being fast in qualifying and practice shows that it's him and it's not the car, because clearly that car is fast. Riley Herbst sucks, man. He's just not good. We're doing a Noah Gragson interview right now. I bet that's interesting. Greg Gaulding had an awful lap. All these guys suck, man. And that didn't have a good lap either. Jeffrey Earnhardt qualified faster than Michael Annette. That'll be interesting where he's starting. How expensive is Annette? I mean, I expect he's kind of cheap. 8,100. Yeah, I mean, if he's starting in the 20s, it's going to be a good play. I compare Herbst to Paul Menard, but that would be an insult to Menard. Yeah, no, Paul Menard was good. Like, he was a clean driver. Like, he didn't wreck a ton. So I didn't. Paul Menard was fine. I mean, he wasn't like great or anything. He only won I think one race, but no, I wouldn't compare Riley Herbst to Paul Menard. Riley Herbst is awful. He's never going to be in a Cup ride. I mean, he's never going to be in a top tier Cup ride. I know he's got the sponsorship, so he'll probably end up there eventually somehow. But yeah, I mean, I guess I understand where you're coming from, because both of them just had a lot of money, and that's probably how they got their rides. But Paul Menard was better than Riley Herbst for sure. I mean, Menard won Xfinity races. I think he has like 3 or 4 Xfinity wins, and he did have a Cup win. Like, I really highly doubt Herbst ever wins a Cup Series race unless it's a plate race or it is a fuel mileage race. That's it. Or rained out, like when Justin Haley won at Daytona a year ago. Those are the only ways Riley Herbst ever wins a race. Colby Howard's not having a good lap. Colby Howard's been terrible this year. He was better last year. He brought his own money like Menard's, why I said yeah. There's a lot of guys that bring their own money, man. I'm really interested. There's a few guys I'm actually really interested to see how they do in qualifying. Like, I'm really interested in Gragson because he was bad in practice. Although he had the best 10 lap average, but not a lot of drivers ran 10 laps. But long speed, it looks like he's good. But short speed wasn't. Allgaier didn't really do great in practice. Honestly, it's the not JGR, Junior Motorsports cars. We're not fast in practice, so I'm really interested to see what they do. High level this year is guys that have done well at the 1.5 mile to I today. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna like Allmendinger. I think Allmendinger right now would be my pick to win. We'll see how qualifying goes, but that's kind of who I'd like to win this race right now. And then of course Austin Cindric. Those would probably be my two picks right now. I haven't even looked at DraftKings odds today, so I think Hemrick should run well. I don't know if he'll win. We'll see. Noah Gragson would be a guy that I would like, but he didn't look fast in practice at all yesterday. Although I will say practice conditions were completely different yesterday than what they're going to be today. So, but still, those would be the guys I think would run really well and compete for win. And maybe Ty Gibbs. Like, I just can't count that guy out. He's so talented. I mean, unless Chase Briscoe sucks in qualifying, I'm probably not playing him. He's going to need to do a lot to really pay it off, especially if he doesn't start in the back. Like, I assume he'll have a run kind of like Kevin Harvick did last week. Wow, Timmy Hill just almost wrecked. He's going to miss. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it in the field. Oof. That's tough. Williams? Yeah, interesting. Cindric is the favorite, followed by Ty Gibbs. Ooh, I might be placing a bet on Allmendinger then. Take a look at that. Actually, DraftKings probably took him down during qualifying. I mean, I figured Cindric was the favorite. Ty Gibbs is really the second best odds. Wow. Didn't expect that. Let me go see if DraftKings took him down. AJ should do well here. I mean, he's just got good numbers at track similar, and he won. What was his win this year? I know he won Atlanta last year, which is a really similar track to Charlotte. What was his win this year? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on that. Did he win Atlanta again? AJ's fourth. AJ's fourth. Okay. Maybe placing a bet on that. Not a lot, but I might be placing a bet on that. Yeah, DraftKings took down NASCAR right now, or not IndyCar. Jeez. Xfinity Series. Indy 500 tomorrow. Wish it was DFS for that. That'd be fun. I'm probably gonna place a bet on Colton Herta. That dude's a stud. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, what race did AJ Allmendinger win this year? I can't believe I'm forgetting that. He did win a race, right? Like, I'm not being dumb. Like, let's see. He won Vegas. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a track that's somewhat similar to Charlotte. Like, he's really good at these 1.5 miles. Yeah. How many 90s did you drink last night? Not too many more, to be honest. Maybe a few more. Yeah, he went to Vegas. I mean, AJ, like, he's only 9,800, too. I know Reddick's in the field. I'm interested on how Reddick races today. Because he's in that car. That Jordan Anderson racing team gets engines from RCR. And, I mean, we all know their Xfinity team's good, but I don't think the whole cars are made from RCR. It's not like an RCR car. It's like kind of. I don't know how to explain that, but I think he's interesting today. I don't think he'll win, but I think he should get top 5. I mean, the guys who are going to dominators are going to be Cindric. You're going to be looking at Cindric, Allmendinger, Gragson, Hemrick. I think those are your 4 guys. I don't think Justin Allgaier will dominate. He doesn't. I mean, I know he won Atlanta, but that was literally the only cookie cutter track he's done well in a while. I mean, maybe you can throw Allgaier in there. Ty Gibbs doesn't really dominate. The only race he really was a dominator in was the road course. He hasn't really got up front and led a ton of laps. Actually, wait, I think he got up front in Martinsville. No, he didn't. He ran like second or third whole race. So those are the guys I'd be looking at dominators today. Probably, I mean, depending on where Gibbs qualifies, probably won't play him. Probably won't play Briscoe. Reddick, we'll see where he qualifies. I can't imagine playing Brandon Jones once he qualifies back. I don't see him getting out front. Burton, I don't see him getting out front. Be dominators in the lineup, I'd say probably 2. Last night 2 would have worked if Creed didn't wreck. So that was kind of dumb. Yeah, I'd say 2. There is a threat of rain later. Like at 3 o'clock, it's like a 50% chance of rain here. So if that happens, then that's gonna suck. So yeah, 2 to 3. Daniel Suarez is in the chat. That's fun. Tomorrow is going to be more of a 2 to 3 dominator race. I don't know if you really need 3 in this one, but I would say 2 is probably the one to go. That's probably what the majority of my lineups will be. And it's probably going to be, at least 2 of Cindric, Allgaier, Allmendinger, Gragson, Hemrick. Like 2 of those 5 in every lineup. That's probably how I'm going to go about it. Hertz still sitting on the pole, man. Ty Gibbs, 18 years old. Denny Hamlin's second high mod. I guess we got Denny Hamlin in here too. Suarez and Hamlin. That's funny. Ty Gibbs, man, that guy's gonna be so good. So is Sam Mayer. I can't wait for Mayer to get in the Xfinity car in a few weeks. Bet he wins a race this year. Like, I like Josh Berry. He probably does deserve that ride, but man, Sam Mayer's good. Him and Ty Gibbs are like the future. The 2 future guys. Kind of mod. To me, yeah, I'm not gonna give you mod. To me, the fun of a 600-mile race is less now since parts don't wear out like they did in the past. Oh, to me, the fun of the 600-mile race is less now since parts don't wear out like they did in the past. Yeah, that race is too long, man. It's just too long. Like, I mean, it's a big win if you win a race. Like, cool, but I can't watch that whole thing, man. It's just so long. Why does everyone hate Kyle Busch? Because of his attitude. I like Kyle Busch, but it's just because of his attitude. What do you think? Look at Radioactive. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's funny. I like Kyle Busch. I like that he's just not like, I don't know. I like Kyle Busch. Chargers on. I just watched this on my phone. He's playing NBA tonight. Bucks Heat. Bucks gonna sweep. Nuggets Blazers. No, you're not getting mod. Nuggets Blazers. 4. I think Blazers evening up today. Sixers finished the Wizards. Oh wait, they're only up 2-0. Jazz Grizzlies. Jazz win that game. Calm down, Daddy. You tell him, Chris. Oh gosh. Chat's getting interesting right now. Well, here's Grant Enfinger's qualifying lap. I'm assuming Draftkings still has not put him in. I might go ask DK Assist. I am best NASCAR driver. That's cap. Oh, Enfinger had a bad lap. That's not good. Oh, we got really loose. I think he'll still get in. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Have you won a race this year? Fade Enfinger? Yeah. Well, I mean, there's few things there. So, well, first off, you got to see if DraftKings actually puts him in the pool. So I mean, I don't feel like they're gonna put him in the pool in the first place, but it's gonna be hard. We'll see how if they do. It'll be interesting to see how they price him. But yeah, I don't feel like he's gonna have a good one. I don't drink much, so no, I'm not leading in pint solo. Don't talk about that. Yeah, well, that's a shame. I am digging watching Paul and being here in your bad beat on your social calendar, Nate. If this grows your viewership, honestly, facts, facts. That's cool though. Why is a NASCAR official going out there? It's just stomping on the track. Like, what are you doing? Like that? How is that doing anything? Yeah, you walking on the track's really gonna help out that PJ1, which is stupid. You like Sieg? I mean, right now he's qualified fifth. We'll see where he ends up qualifying. I mean, he isn't expensive, right? Like he's pretty cheap. 7,200 is cheap for Ryan Sieg. We'll see where he qualifies. It's kind of how I am. That's kind of how we're gonna look at Ryan Sieg. See where he qualifies. I don't know why they priced Brandon Godovich and Landon Castle at 70. I mean, why are those two priced above Snyder and Sieg? Like for not knowing qualifying, um, for not like knowing what the qualifying is, why would you price Castle and Godovic above some of those guys like Snyder, C, Brown, Moffitt, whatever. Um, Track is slick, trying to clean it. Yeah, but like whatever. They're not. How are they going to clean the whole track that way? It's just I don't know, weird. He's getting his steps in. Yeah, honestly, it looks like he enjoys a few Whataburgers. I'm really interested to see if Riley Herbst holds his pole. That's gonna be interesting. People play him because people love to play drivers from the pole. So we are looking at Riley Herbst from the pole. That'd be fun. I mean, I'll fade it 100%. There's no shot I'm playing Riley Herbst on the pole. There's no shot I'm playing Riley Herbst starting in the top 10. Like, just no. And that's probably where he's starting. So probably fading Herbst today. Oh, they're showing that truck wreck last night. Gosh, Slaughter's car just got destroyed, man. I haven't seen a car get that like destroyed in a while. Oh, here goes Chase Briscoe. Should be interesting. I want to see how this car is. Because, I mean, he's racing for the same team that Harvick did last week in Coda. And, I mean, Harvick Coda, yeah, finished like, what, fifth? So I expect Briscoe to be able to run well. Obviously, Harvick is much more of a much better driver than Briscoe. But, I mean, Briscoe's still he's still pretty much more talented than every other one of these guys. Except for Cindric, maybe. Maybe Allmendinger. Yeah, Briscoe's running well. It's just gonna be hard to play Chase Briscoe that expensive. Like I just don't. I don't. It's hard to play the '99 car for BG McLeod Motorsports. It's the most expensive car today. So if he qualified bad, then yeah. But I mean, he's gonna get second here. Moffitt's super cheap. Yeah, he's too cheap. He's too cheap. I think that's gonna be someone I like to play today. Here are your top five qualifying. 99. Well, no, Herbst is actually above 99 right now. Wait, what? 99. Herbst two. I'm assuming Cindric, Briscoe. I'm really confused what you're trying to say there. This is Cody Ware. Who's in 17? Yeah, Cody Ware. Cody Ware sucks. Best finish 2020 Roval. Like, oh, he's blown up. Or tire or something. What happened to Cody Ware? Yeah, Ware is smoking right now. I assume it's just a tire rub. It looks like it's a tire. Yeah, tire rub. Okay, so he's fine. He's gonna start in the back. That's gonna be a good play. How much is Cody Ware? I mean, yeah, he's gonna be if he's 5,900, he's gonna be starting in the back. He just had a tire rub, so that's something they can fix. Just be out the fender a little bit. Yeah, Cody Ware's gonna be chalk. Yeah, now Jake Buford's going. This is another one I'm interested in. He's really cheap. See where he starts. Like that car isn't that bad. $5,000. Farmer money for Ware. What is Jake Buford sponsor? Car looks cool. All right, so Buford did interesting. We'll see how the rest of the field goes out. How many? Any of you guys know how many cars make this race? I'm gonna go see if I can find that. I'm sure Bob tweeted it at some point. Like, is it 40 or is it 36 or something like that? I don't remember. Because that's what the truck race was last night. And I know the Cup is 40. I just don't know what this one is. Who's our Stone Nuts play so far? Ah, Cody Ware. I like him. How many? I'd love to see how many guys don't make this race. Guess I'm not gonna find that. 36, LeBay. Has he qualified yet? No, he's cheap too, though. I mean, 6,400. Let's see where he qualifies. Oh, you're saying 36. Let's make cars get in. Okay, thanks. Stupid. Yeah, so 43 guys are qualifying, and you're not gonna do that, right? I can kick you out. Don't start spamming number 11. Yeah, so 7 will make it. Oh, that's a big number, man. This should be 40 cars. I don't understand that. 43 minus 7 equals 36. I think Phil Jeb could be sneaky turning play, call a car. Yeah. I always like Jeb Burton because he always says, I mean, he's not going to win, but, I mean, he could, but he's not going to win. But he always has, like, top 5 potential, so if he's not too expensive, which he isn't today, I believe, right? Oh, he's 8,400. I don't know. We'll see. But, I mean, Jeb Burton's kind of always someone I do like to get a little bit of exposure to in tournaments. Because he always has that, like, again, I don't think he's going to win another race this year. I really don't. But, I mean, unless it's Daytona or Talladega. But, like, he always has that top 5 potential. He's right now sitting in 6th. Obviously, there's a lot of good cars still to go. So, where did Haley finish? He finished 7th. Okay. Like, I like Haley. Haley usually does pretty well here. Or maybe not. This is 2 years ago. He had a good run. Ty Dillon in the 23 car. This one's interesting for me. That 23 car is pretty good. It's the same team that Moffitt does. What is wrong with Denny Hamlin in chat? I don't know. He's just salty because I said Hamlin wasn't the best driver in NASCAR. Okay, so Ty Dillon had a good lap. We'll see. Oh, loose off turn 4 there. It's a cool car, too. I like those colors. Okay, here goes AJ. I think AJ's going to beat Herbst. Maybe not. All right, well, AJ up to 4th. So, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, he didn't, run a fast lap. I don't care. I think he still got out front. Like, he should lead laps over those guys in front. I really hope we get Herbst Briscoe in the front row, man. I mean, who's going to lead early? I think it's going to be Briscoe. I just don't think Herbst is good, so I think Briscoe would take the lead early. But Henrik or Allmendinger, we get there fast. Here goes Matt Mills. Right, Mills is trash. Matt Mills doesn't make the race. Calling it. Look, he's not even in the top 20 right now. Matt Mills is trash. He's just not good. Another guy's just not good. But at least he's not a Stuart Haas car like Riley Herbst. He's going to make it. Yeah, he's going to get him. Tommy Joe Martins is going to be a really good play. I'm going to throw it out there, assuming he gets in. I would love to, see the full leaderboard here. Fox only showing the top 20. What's my iPad? It's about to die. I'm about to have to put this on my phone in a minute. 5%. All right, that's fine. Here's Dylan Bass. This is another guy I was really interested in. He was really fast in practice. I want to see how he qualifies. Damn, bro, you're early. I just woke up. Yeah. Well, the guys everyone last night wanted to do qualifying at 10 o'clock. So here I am. All right, Bassett's sucking. Oh my gosh, he better get in, man. He better get in. If he gets in, I'm gonna play like every lineup. He is so loose. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got East Coast wings on the car. That place is so good. Oh, best swing place around here. Yeah, Bassett was trash. Oh, I hope he gets in. I hope Dylan Bassett gets in. Because if Dylan Bassett gets in, he's like a lock play. He's going to be starting in the 30s. I mean, he's $4,800. 8th fastest in practice, 4th best lap average. I'm going to love Dylan Bassett. A few PD points upside for AJ. I like it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can give you a little bit. I like that as well. Let me go see if NASCAR.com's got the full leaderboard. I'm sure they do. They usually do. I would just go to qualifying. All right, qualifying. Now this is practice. I don't want practice one. Are they really not going to give me qualifying right now? Like, can I not just get the live leaderboard, the whole thing? Because Fox is only showing me. Jeez, man. Oh, live leaderboard. Here we go. Okay, got it. No, they're still not giving it to me. Whatever, man. What place did Bassett get? Like 24th right now? But, like, come on, just show me. I don't understand why. It's like now it's giving me a link on NASCAR.com to see the live leaderboard, and then it just goes right to the practice from yesterday. I'm like, I don't care about that. I have that pulled up for me already. So yeah, Bassett didn't qualify great. Oh my gosh, let me go see NASCAR Xfinity qualifying. He should get in. Okay. I don't really know the exact number of guys that qualified. And I don't know why it won't give me the whole leaderboard. I mean, Dylan Bass is starting in the 30s. He's like a lock play to me. I'm going to play probably like 90% of my lineups of him. I mean, he's going to be such a good play. Here goes Joe Graff. This dude's garbage, too. Bassett and Martins, man, those are going to be the guys I like down there. I mean, I just might not even play anybody else cheap. I don't even think it's worth playing anybody else cheap if those guys start in the back like that. I mean, Martins has top 15. That's probably what his like potential is. Bassett, I mean, it's probably only gonna need like a top 20, $4,800. It's gonna be good. I mean, Dylan Bassett hasn't raced this year, but like his car is so much better than a lot of these other guys that are racing. Like he's so much better than a lot of the BJ McLeod cars, the Mike Harmon cars, some of the JD Motorsports cars. Like, but you know the whole points thing. Just NASCAR just needs to bring qualifying and practice back completely. It's just so dumb. Don't get me started. Yeah, Joe Graff sucked. Okay. I hope he doesn't get in. Would you double punt? Yeah, 100%. I mean, let me go look at line of construction. Let me go pull up DraftKings here. But probably, that's probably how. Okay, so if I went Dylan Bassett and Tommy Joe Martins, that leaves me an average of 10,000 left. I could just go Gibbs, Allmendinger. I mean, yeah. I think double punt would be interesting because you could get those two guys and then just a bunch of guys that could lead laps right up front. You could do that. You could get away with that one. That's gonna be an interesting strategy. I mean, I think those are gonna be the only two guys that really want to punt, right? Cindric just qualified fourth. All right. I mean, maybe Cody Ware. Like, Cody Ware's interesting, but I think I'd rather play the other two still. I think I'd still rather just play. I mean, I trust those cars more, and the driver. I trust Tommy Joe Martin as a driver. I don't know how much I trust Dylan Bassett, but that car's good. Here goes Gregson. This is another one interesting. Man, he is struggling. This one, yeah. Gregson might be a fade today. He has not been fast at all. Like, at all. He should get a top 10 still, but yeah, I mean, that was a bad lap. Noah Gregson, $9,600. Fast, slow in qualifying, slow in practice, slow lap averages. He looks like if the runs go really long, he might have a fast car, but man, that was not good. Noah Gregson's probably going to be a fade for me, man. Car does not look fast. Here's Reddick. Ooh, Reddick's not qualifying well. That's going to be a play. I would play Reddick if he doesn't qualify well. Oh, he's moving up. He's moving up. Nope, it's going to be in the around 15th. 13th now. Whoa, 18th. No, yeah, his car's not good, man. That car is slow right now. That's going to be a fade. I'm really not thinking I'm going to play Noah. I know he's going to start in the back, and he's going to be popular because of it, but that car's not fast. All right, Reddick up to 13th. So that's going to bump Noah down to 19th. And yeah, Noah's going to be in the 20s. He's going to be popular, bro, but I'm going to pay for the Dominators instead. I don't know, but that's the thing. So now we're talking about that double punt. Like, you guys just brought that up. So maybe Noah is a good play then, because I'm just talking myself through this. Just that's how I'm going right now. I'm just talking myself through this. Don't take anything I say necessarily for exactly what I want to do. But like, all right. So let's say we go Tommy Joe Martins, Dylan Bassett, right? That leaves you 10,000 left. I think Cindric and Allmendinger are going to lead the most laps. I still have an average of 98.50 left. I need some place differential, so why not play Gregson? And then, I mean, I have, like, there's just ways you can do that. That is going to be interesting. The double punt's going to be fun, man. You rarely are able to get, like this lineup I'm looking at, like, I might play this lineup, but, I mean, I probably won't, is right now it's Cindric, Allmendinger, Gregson, Allgaier, Tommy Joe Martins, and Bassett. The fact that I can have those four drivers in a lineup together is crazy to me. Value's crazy. So it's going to be a chalk week, man. This is going to be a chalk race. I know last week was last week, but Noah Gregson looked beat down last week, and I'm not going in the right track. Yeah, he's having a rough year, man. I mean, because it's got to be frustrating for him because it feels like out of all the drivers that have gotten screwed out of wins this year, he's been the one that's gotten bit the most. Like, there's been a lot of, I mean, there's been, I think, 3 races that he should have won that he didn't win. And it's not that, like, he messed up or anything, but, you know, Miami, we all know he should have won that race. And then Darlington, he should have won too. It's just the late caution came out and his pit crew sucked. Like, his pit crew was just terrible. And he, you know, you can't really pass there, so just couldn't get back up front. And then, I don't know, there's one other race where, I mean, he just had a lot of bad luck. I mean, last week, at blowing an engine, the Daytona road course where his car didn't get started, so he started the race literally 3 laps down, and I still think he finished in the top 15 that race. Like, it's just been a rough year for him. He'll get a win at some point. You have to expect him to. I mean, I was expecting this to be a really big year for him, but maybe it's going to be next year. Harrison Burns not qualifying well. We've already been live for 38 minutes. Sheesh. But right now, I don't think that Gregson, the whole right now, that whole junior motorsports team has looked slow. Barry, Gregson, Allgaier, none of them were good in practice yesterday at all. So the other two haven't qualified yet, so I'll be interested to see how they do. But here goes Barry right now. I'm not really expecting him to do too well. He's doing better than Gregson, but still down there. I mean, like, when these guys are qualifying worse than Jeffrey Earnhardt, well, okay, Barry's going to pass Earnhardt, but still, I mean, just like, this isn't good. That whole team might be a fade, bro. Junior Motorsports, man, I'm not going to play Allgaier. We'll see how he qualifies, but I'm not expecting this car to be that fast. The Dominator guys I'm going to be looking at right now are going to be Cindric, Allmendinger, Hemrick. That really might be it. Like, I right now don't really see. We'll see how Ty Gibbs does. Maybe Ty Gibbs. But that's it, man. Not Allgaier, man. We'll see what he does, man. I mean, he hasn't qualified yet. Here's LeBay. This is interesting. Top 3 plays today. Well, still waiting for qualifying to go out, but from the looks of it, I'm really liking Dylan Bass and Tommy Joe Martins. Those are two. I can't really say a third yet, but yeah, qualifying position. No starting positions yet. No, they're doing that right now. They're qualifying right now. Here's Brandon Jones. He was kind of fast in practice yesterday. So yeah, stick around a little bit. Once starting positions come out, are official, then I'll really go through who I like. I might play Annette from Junior Motorsports, but that's it. Yeah, I could see that. $8,100. But right now, where did Ty Dillon? Ty Dillon qualified 10th. I'm just trying to look at the other guys around him. Haley qualified. He's at 11th right now. Brandon Jones didn't qualify well. That's gonna be That's gonna be a good PD play. If you're doing that thing where you're looking for punts, Brandon Jones is probably gonna be the place to run to play. Was that it? Is that it? Was that the last guy? No, they're just interviewing her. So usually they just do that when there's a pole sitter. Um, yeah, Michael Annette. None of the guys around him look like any sort of good enough plays as him. I guess he should get a top 10. But should he though? Like if Junior Motorsports is really that slow, like and that's the worst driver out of all those guys, like by far. So I don't know. I'm really interested to see Allgaier's lap. I know it's qualifying, like it's not the whole race, but they weren't fast in practice yesterday either. Riley Herbst is really sitting on the pole right now. Wild stuff. Absolutely wild stuff. Hanson Gibbs qualify. Allgaier isn't qualified yet. And there's not many left. Glenn Castle, I don't think has. Wait, Allgaier already went? Oh. I didn't see that. Thing's on commercial right now, so. Oh, it's over. Shoot. Riley Herbst wins the pole for today's Xfinity race at Charlotte. I did not see Allgaier or Ty Gibbs qualify. Am I just blind or what? Like, huh? I want to see who's out. Just scrolling through the Twitter. Well, let me go see if NASCAR updated it now. Doubt it. Watch, DraftKings is going to be ahead of everybody again on the starting lineup. DraftKings just literally had the starting lineup before NASCAR.com, before Twitter, before Bob Parkers on Twitter, before Jeff Gluck on Twitter. Like, they had it out before everything. They were right. They even knew the starting lineup before the TV guys did. Crazy. Crazy. I thought that was awesome. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is the official qualifyings. Dylan Bassett's 33rd. Let's go. All right, so it looks like LeBay, Galding, Williams, Curry, Enfinger, McLeod, Hill. Well, those are the last 7. There's also like a whole ownership points thing. Hold on. We gotta wait till this is official. Brandon Brown, 34th, man. I mean, he'll get in on ownerships. Ooh, Brandon Brown will be a fun play. There's so much PD today, guys. So much chalk or value place differential, man. So much. Okay, here we go. Failed to qualify. Joe Graff, Kyle Weatherman. Dang it. Gray Galding, David Starr, Bailey Curry, Dylan Bassett, BJ McLeod. All right, so Dylan Bassett's off the table, guys. So Graff, Weatherman, Galding, Starr, Curry, Bassett, McLeod. Hold on, I just want to take a picture of that while I'm going through the starting lineup. That's kind of frustrating. Imagine being a top 10 car in qualifying and not even getting in. That's crazy to me. Or I'm sorry, top 10 car in practice and not even making it in. What an awful lap for Dylan Bassett. All right, let's go. Let's get going here. Let's go pull up the starting lineup. All right. NASCAR.com. I'm sorry, I just got to pull this up my phone so I can keep the chat in. Yeah, Cup qualifying is about to start. We're not going through that right now. I can't even find it. I can't even freaking find it. Gosh. Race Center, let's go there. But I want Xfinity Series. Alright, here we go. Qualifying. Starting lineup. Fat bet. Wait, so Timmy Hill got in? Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, here we go. So Chase Briscoe starts second, 11,000. I'm not interested. I mean, he might lead early because Riley Herbst is trash, but that car is just not good enough to really be out front and lead a ton of laps. So I'm not going to be too interested in Chase Briscoe here. Ty Gibbs, I got to find Ty Gibbs, qualified 8th. He's fine. I could see him getting up front and getting some laps, but for the most part, I mean, I just don't think he's going to be a main lap leader today. Austin Cindric's going to be someone I really like. I really like Cindric. I think my Dominator pool is literally 3 drivers, man. I really think I can only see 3 drivers getting out front and leading a ton of laps. Austin Cindric's one of them. We all know what he's done. He's really good at these intermediate tracks, leads a bunch of laps pretty much everywhere we go. He's the favorite going into this race for a reason, so I really like Austin Cindric. Tyler Reddick, where did he qualify? 16th. He's a good place differential play. Now that there's no Dylan Bassett, I kind of do want to. I need to. Once we get down to the value, I'm going to see if I'm interested in Reddick, because if there's a few guys that are just deep punts, so I think can do really good, then I think Reddick could be an interesting place differential play. But I don't expect him getting out front and leading laps. But I do think he should be able to contend for a top 5 in this race, and that could be good enough if there's the right value. Ooh, I put the wrong thing under team. Oops. Justin Allgaier, where did he qualify? This is the one guy I didn't see qualify. Oh my gosh, Allgaier's 26. All right. Junior Motorsports. Junior Motorsports cars are Justin Allgaier, Noah Gragson, Josh Berry, Michael Annette, and they are not fast. They have been slow. All 4 of those cars were slow in practice. They're slow in qualifying. I don't think Allgaier gets out front and leads laps. He is a place differential play only. You're only playing him pretty much if you can, but these cars are slow, man. Like I mean, they should get a top 10 just because they're those are the drivers that are driving. Like, they're good drivers, but and the rest of these guys kind of suck. But like, man, he's slow. I don't expect him getting out front leaning. AJ Allmendinger, I believe, starts 5th or something like that. Yeah, AJ Allmendinger starting 5th. This is another guy. So Cindric, AJ, those are the 2 guys right now I'd like to get out front and lead a lot of laps. He was fast in practice yesterday. Was pretty fast in qualifying. He's been really good these 1.5-mile tracks. We've seen him win Atlanta. We've seen him win Las Vegas. So I do really like AJ Allmendinger. That's going to be someone I want to get to for sure as a dominator. Noah Gragson's the same thing as for me as Allgaier. 23rd starting position, man. That car is just not fast enough, bro. It's just not. They're not getting these Junior Motorsports cars are not looking good. These are not. I just don't see these guys getting out and leading a bunch of laps. Again, maybe interesting place differential plays. So yeah, I mean these guys qualifying this far back kind of makes me not on Reddick as much. I don't know. I mean their equipment should be better, but maybe it's not this race, man. Um, I'm really not too interested in his junior motorsports cars. I'm just not. Hamrick's gonna be the other guy, like his dominator. He starts third today. We've seen him lead a bunch of laps at tracks similar to this all year, so I think he should get out front and lead a good bit of laps. So I do like Daniel Hamrick. Brandon Jones, I'm sure, is not going to get ownership, starting 14th, but he has top 5 upside. And the reason he's not going to get ownership is because Gragson's 23rd, Allgaier's 26th, Reddick is 16th. These guys are going to get so much ownership because they're starting positions. But like earlier this year, when I think Gragson was starting in the back a few times at the very beginning of the year, we were playing him because we still thought he could get up there and lead laps because we didn't really know what his car was like. Now, I don't think that car's fast enough to go up there and lead laps. I think Brandon Jones. I mean, it's very unlikely, but it's possible. So I think Brandon Jones is going to be a good tournament play. That's not going to be very owned. Josh Berry starts 18th. I'm just not. I mean, the junior motorsports cars haven't been that fast. So I'm going to play one of them. I want to play the guys starting farther back. So probably not going to be too interested in Josh Berry. It wasn't really fast in qualifying at all. Give me 1 second right here. All right. Harrison Burton qualified 13th. I don't really see him getting out front and leading any laps. He should have a good run, but I don't know. It's probably not someone I'm going to be all that interested in. Up next is Jeb Burton. He qualified, top 10, right? 9th. Yeah, probably not going to be too interested there. Just kind of a little bit too expensive for Jeb Burton starting 9th. He should finish well, but I don't want to pay $8,400 for that. I mean, he should probably compete for a top 5, but still, I don't think that's going to be something I really want to go to. Ty Dillon starts 10th, kind of the same thoughts as Jeb Burton. Should have a good run, but don't really see him getting up front. It's probably what you want him to do. They're really going to pay off that salary. Michael Annette, the last junior motorsports car, was also awful in qualifying. Starts 19th. I think he's okay. I prefer him to Barry just because he's saving you $700. He can get a top 10 for sure, but I mean, I would be very wary of these junior motorsports cars today, man. If you're playing tournaments, fading them is not a bad idea. Just because they're going to be owned, man. They're all starting in the back. They're going to get ownership, and they're just not. They haven't looked good, man. They have not looked good. Some people smash the like button for me. I always crunch the numbers. Yeah, hit that like button. Justin Haley is starting 11th. Kind of the same play to Dillon and Burton. Just he should run well, but I don't see him doing enough in DFS. Riley Herbst is on the pole. Fade that at all costs. Not playing that at all. He might lead the first 2 or 3 laps, but no shot. If Riley Herbst wrecks in first place, I won't even be shocked at this point. I just won't. Like he could. If this guy could get out, in turn 3 and 4 on lap 1, he could have a full car length lead in the PJ1 and wreck the whole field, and I just won't even be that shocked. Landon Castle. Did Castle get in? I don't even see him on. 28th. He's too expensive. I'm no shot on playing $7,700 Landon Castle. No shot. Brandon Godovic isn't racing, so ignore him. Myatt Snyder. I don't think he qualified too well, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Qualified 7th. I just don't want to play Myatt Snyder for $7,400 turning 7th. That's just kind of too expensive for me to really want to get there, so I'm going to be off of that. Ryan Sieg starting 12th. Look, this is why we're not playing Ryan Sieg or him. Brandon Brown starts 32nd, and Brandon Brown has potential to get a top 10, probably more likely a top 15. I want Brandon Brown all day. Just in this little range, Brandon Brown is so far ahead, better than every other one of these cars, here. So I want Brandon Brown for sure. Brett Moffitt. Moffitt's too cheap for who he is, but he qualified 15th. Again, he's okay, but I mean, I just have a hard time seeing these guys outscore Brandon Brown. As long as Brandon Brown doesn't wreck, he should outscore all these guys, bro. He just should. 32nd for him should get a top 15. I mean, even if he gets 17th, he's going to pay it off so much more than these guys who are going to really need to get you in the top 5, which is possible, but I just don't hate eating that chalk. Jeremy Clemens starts 5th, right? I'm not playing that. 6th. We're not going to play Jeremy Clemens. Starts too high. Did Josh Williams make it or did he miss? I forgot already. Let me see if Josh Williams is in the field or not. 34th. That's not a bad play. I don't hate Josh Williams starting 34th. He wasn't really fast in practice at all yesterday or anything, but that's the other thing about Brandon Brown. 17th fastest lap in practice, 14th best average lap average. So really liked him. But Josh Williams also starting 34th is fine. I much prefer Brandon Brown there, but I don't hate it. Alex Labate didn't make it, I'm pretty sure. No, he did. 33rd. My bad. Don't hate him either. I would much prefer to play Alex Labate to Josh Williams. He's just a much better driver. He's just Yeah, I mean, he's just better. Like, that's pretty much it. I'm going to like LeBay over Williams there. I mean, this is going to be a race, man. All these place differential plays are in play, man. Like, that's just how it's going to be. I mean, that's how normal NASCAR honestly is with qualifying. It's just a lot of PD, and then you find the dominators. But, I mean, my pool's going to be so small today. That's crazy. Did Joe Graf get in? I don't think Joe Graf got in. No, Joe Graf's out. Not in the race. Jeffrey Earnhardt qualified 17th. No. It's just how it is. Bailey Curry, I don't think made it either. Yeah, Bailey Curry's out. Cody Ware, he made it in. Cody Ware starts 31st. That's another place differential play that I like. Should be able to get up in that top 20. Looks like a good play to me. I think Parsons got in, right? Stephen Parsons qualified 21st. Not going to be interested. When you have Cody Ware starting 31st, I'm going to take it all day. I mean, my pool is going to be tiny today. Oh my gosh, man. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Gray Galding. Did Galding make it? No, Gray Galding's out. David Starr's out. Colby Howard's in. Where did he qualify, though? Colby Howard. 29th. That's another interesting place differential play. Probably still prefer like Cody Ware and stuff, but don't hate it at all. Chad Fincham, I know he got in. He actually qualified decent. 22nd in that 13 car, but no, I'm not going to play Chad Fincham starting 22nd. Tommy Joe Martins, we've already talked about, starts 27th. I love that he has top 15 upside. Going to love Tommy Joe Martins here. I know he had a bad crash here last year, but should be fine. I don't think BJ McLeod got in. Yeah, McLeod's out. Jade Buford, he got in, but he had a decent lapse. I don't know how much I want him. 25th. I mean, yeah, he's an interesting place differential play. That's going to be very low owned. So, yeah, I don't hate Buford. This is why live qualifying is so good. Find good car with a bad lap and good practice times, PD Gold. Pretty much, yeah, 100%. That's why I like Brandon Brown, Alex LeBay. Both those guys look decent in qualifying and just had a bad qualifying lap. Yeah, I mean, and it's just the one thing. This is what like NASCAR DFS pre-COVID when there was qualifying. It was like this for everything. I mean, we had this is what they were all like. It was a lot of just place differential because guys would have bad qualifying laps, and it creates a lot of chalk, but it's much easier to predict. Weatherman, I don't think got in, right? I know Dylan Bassett didn't. Stupid. Yeah, Kyle Weatherman's out. Dylan Bassett's out. And Matt Mills got in. And Matt Mills got in. Really, guys? Matt Mills got in over you. Come on, man. I'm not going to play Matt Mills, no matter where he starts. Starts 24th. No, not going to play Matt Mills. I don't have any faith there. Jesse Little starts 30th. That's an interesting PD play, but still, some of these other guys are just like better. Ryan, why did that not change colors? Whatever. Ryan Vargas, he qualified 20th. Nope. Timmy Hill starts dead last, so I mean, you get the guy starting dead last at $4,500, and Hill hasn't been awful this year. I don't know why that's not showing up. That's kind of annoying. But here, I actually do just want to go see what Timmy Hill's numbers are. Just this year, last 5 races is a stat I want to go to. 25th, 25.5, last 5 races average finish for Timmy Hill. So, oh my gosh, what is going on? So, I mean, starting 36 to 4,500 doesn't need to do a lot for you. So, I mean, I guess there's my little bit of a rundown. My pool's going to be small today, man. I mean, here are the guys I'm interested in playing. Let's just go through it. No. Honestly, no to Ty. I think I'm going to play Ty Gibbs. So, no to Briscoe. Yes to Gibbs. Yes, Cindric. Yes, Reddick. Allgaier. I guess so. I mean, he's just, you have so much value down here. You can get place differential up at the top. So, I think Allgaier's fine. Same with Cragson. So, Allmendinger, yes. Cragson, yes. Hemrick, yes. Brandon Jones, yes. Josh Berry's going to be a no. Harrison Burns going to be a no. Jeb Burns going to be a no. Ty Dillon's going to be a no. Michael Annette, not really. Justin Haley, no. Riley Hurst, no. Landon Castle, no. Which is racing. Snyder, no. Sieg, no. Brandon Brown, yes. I like Brandon Brown. Brett Moffitt, I think I'm interested in Moffitt. He has top 5 upside, so I'm fine there. Jeremy Clements, no. Josh Williams, yes. Alex LeBay, yes. Graf isn't racing. Earnhardt, no. Curry didn't make it. Cody Ware, yes. Stephen Parsons, no. Gray Galding, Star aren't in. Colby Howard, yes. Chad Fincham, no. Tommy Joe Martins, yes. McLeod didn't make it. Buford, yes. Kyle Weatherman, no. Bassett, no. Mills, no. Little, yeah, I think Little's Nah, you don't need Little. And Timmy Hill, yeah. Deep punts equal Hill, Buford, and Martins leaves you, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think, I probably want to go all three of those guys on lineup, but still, two of those guys is leaving you so much left over that, I mean, like, look, if you want to go, I don't know if I'm going to play Timmy Hill, to be honest, because I don't think you need him, bro. I mean, like, I don't really expect him to finish so well, but, like, Timmy Hill, Tommy Joe Martins, at least you $10,075 left over. And the thing is, that's what everybody's going to do today, so getting different is kind of how I feel like you're going to have to do it, which is why I don't know how much I really want to play Timmy Hill. Like, I'd much rather just pair Martins and Brandon Brown. It depends how you're playing. If you're playing cash, do the deep. If you're playing cash, deep punts, studs. That's it. That's how you're doing stars and scrubs today. That's how you're playing cash. But if you're playing tournaments, I want to get a little bit different. So I'm probably gonna go some of these more of the mid-range guys. Like I'm gonna get some Williams, Brandon Brown, LeBay, and then just some guys maybe like get some Brandon Jones in a tournament. Maybe I know I didn't really like Michael Annette, but Michael Annette in a tournament. Some of those guys. Hamrick in a tournament, because I don't think a tournament line is going to be one with just straight up punts. I just don't. It could, but that's just not how. It's rare that NASCAR just chalk all hits, and the chalk. Like, I could probably go make you a chalk lineup today right now. Honestly, if you want to hear what the exact chalk lineup's going to be, Timmy Hill, Tommy Joe Martins, Allgaier, Gregson. It's going to be Cindric and Allgaier. Look, that's like a chalk lineup you can make. That is, and I don't think this is going to work. This is not a lineup I'm going to play, because I think everyone's going to play and something. That's just, I don't trust those I don't trust the junior motorsports cars. But you get the two studs, two guys who probably the two most likely lap leaders. You get two guys that have top 5 upsides starting in the back, and then you get two cheap guys that should hit value really well. That's just going to be a chalk lineup today. So, yeah, Hill, if you guys want to go 100% chalk here, Hill, Martins, Allgaier, Gregson, Cindric, Allgaier. Go with it. I know I'm not supposed to give out lineups, but, like, I'm not playing that lineup. Favorite plays right now? In tournaments, okay, for cash, it's going to be Timmy Hill, Tommy Joe Martins, and Gregson or Allgaier for cash. But for tournaments, I love Hemrick, I love Allgaier, I love Cindric as my studs. I'm going to get Brandon Brown, really like him a lot. Really like LeBay and Josh Williams. And I still like Tommy Joe Martins. I think Tommy Joe Martins is a fantastic play today. I think Jay Buford's a good tournament play too. I don't think Buford will get as much ownership as like Hill and Martins. I think Timmy Hill's gonna be so owned, man. You get the cheapest guy who can compete for a top 20 start at $4,500. That's where I go to for just value. He's just such an easy value today. But, like, I have a hard time seeing Timmy Hill do so well that he's a tournament-winning play. Man, RJ Barrett sucked last night. My gosh, Corey LaJoy just built a faster lap than Eric. Jeez. Any other questions, guys? Keep asking me questions before I head out. I guess I don't know how long I can stay on here. I do have to do my Patreon stuff. It shouldn't take too long, though. Yeah. Make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, subscribe as well. I'm gonna go till 11:30, so 11 more minutes. Then I gotta go do Patreon stuff. So, any questions, you guys? Who do you like to win? I think AJ's my pick to win. Actually, yeah. Let me hit. I gotta text someone. AJ be my pick to win. Cindric would be my second. Any more questions? 11 more minutes, I'm out of here, so make sure to ask those questions. I mean, if I don't get any questions now, I'll just leave. I'll leave now. I don't gotta stay on 10 more minutes. Oh, gosh. If you're playing tournaments, you're gonna have to get different today, man. No, don't just play the chalk if you're playing tournaments. If you're playing cash, play the chalk. It's gonna be hard chalk day. There's gonna be it's gonna be like a 1 or 2 play difference in lineups because everyone's gonna have the same lineup today. Opinion on Gibbs? Um, he's fine. I think he's less likely to dominate this race than guys like Cindric, Allmendinger, and Hemrick, but I do think he has that potential. He's just kind of expensive, but I'm going to get some Ty Gibbs for sure today. Eric Jones put up a decent lap. Eric Jones was like 4th fastest in practice yesterday or something like that. I don't know if that's exactly right, but he was really fast yesterday in practice. He actually has a good car, but it's still going to be hard to play him if he's starting up high. Eric Jones looks good this week. Eric Jones has always done pretty well at Charlotte, or he's always had fast cars. He's had some unfortunate finishes, but let me see. I don't want the entry list. I want to see what qualifying was for the 600. Not qualifying, practice. Keselowski's on the pole, right? Currently on the pole. Oh my gosh, Eric Jones is in 2nd. You did have a good lap. Yeah, Eric Jones was 4th fastest in practice yesterday. Crazy. So he's got a fast car this week, man. Interesting long shot if you're better. If you're better, bro. I mean, I don't think he'll win. It's a 43 car, but probably not going to play him on Draftkings, though. I mean, if he's starting in the top 10, there's no shot of playing that 43. How much is he? I don't even know what his salary is. $7,200. Yeah, I'm not playing Eric Jones if he ends up in the top 10. $7,200. Do you think Gibbs will be highly owned? Seems like he might not be. No, I don't think he will. I really don't. I don't think he's going to get ownership. I mean, I think the ownership's going to go to. I mean, I have to think it's going to go to place differential. That's usually how people go with this. And I think people for dominators will probably go more to like Allmendinger and Cindric. I don't think Gibbs is going to be that highly owned. I like Gibbs today. I'm really right now in my head as I'm talking, debating just full fading Gragson and Allgaier right now. I'm not sure if I want to though. It's a scary one. I might just be under the field. I mean, I know they were slow in practice, but like everyone that plays NASCAR DFS isn't sitting here watching practice and qualifying like I am, like we are right now. You know, like so they're gonna play the place differential, especially when you have a good driver who has good. They have good track history here. I mean, Noah Gragson, 4th best average finish at Charlotte, 6th at intermediate, 7th large ovals, best average position. I like him in tourneys. I'm assuming you're talking about Ty Gibbs. Yeah, I'm gonna play Gibbs today. I think really when I'm looking for dominators, I have a pool of 4. It's Gibbs, Cindric, Allmendinger, Hemrick, and if I had to rank, it'd be Allmendinger 1, Cindric 2, Hemrick 3, Gibbs 4. But I'm still gonna play Gibbs. I have a lot of those guys today. Tip your cap if they beat you, but I agree with you. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about like Gregson and Allgaier, I think. But yeah, I mean, I think they should have good. I mean, they should be top 10 cars, but they're not going to get fast laps. They're not going to lead laps. It's just so hard because you can play them with the value, and I just think they're going to be so chalky because you can play them. You can play 4. Like you can play 4 of these 9 to 10K guys say in a lineup. 4 of them. That never happens. I'm also kind of debating full fading Timmy Hill. He's going to be so highly owned too, but I'll probably get Timmy Hill, man. He just gives you so much value. I just probably won't. I'll probably set my lineups where it's not one, like at most one of Martins and Hill, because they're probably going to be both super chalky. I don't want both of them in a lineup together. I'm not sure yet. Still kind of debating. I want to go through past optimals after I get off of here too, still to see what happens at Charlotte. Let me a chalky race, though, man. Chalky race. I'm fading Hill. Yeah, it makes sense. I understand a fade in tournaments. He's gonna be so popular, so popular. And that team has mechanical failures. Like that team is definitely that's a possibility. I don't hate the fade of Timmy Hill. In cash, you should play him. All right, guys. I think I'm out. Thanks for joining today. Burton, DK, GDP, 8.6K. I'm not too interested in Burton. I think he'll run well, but that's it. So yeah, make sure to leave a like on the way out. Thanks for joining today. Hope you guys have a great one. Hope you guys win some money today. Hopefully I do as well. Tomorrow I'll be live again for the Cup Series. About 1 o'clock probably. So, yep, be sure to look out for that. That's really all I got.